Find product links below and hundreds more videos on my channel.
Hi everyone, welcome back. So today I wanted to show you this cool ring light that I got on eBay. And I got this one because I just sort of had to guess which one was good and which one wasn't. Didn't really find any reviews, didn't really find any information about how they compare, because as you can see on eBay, there's tons of different ones. So I got this one because I've used Aputure before, and so I figured, okay, let's go for something I know at least. And when I got it, actually not sure if it's made by Aputure, because I don't see the Aputure name anywhere on here. So on the unit itself, it was on the box, came in quite a nice box with lots of accessories. But I'm not sure if it's actually made by Aputure. No idea, but it works fine, so I don't really care. But I mean, it could be rebranded, so they'd buy it from another factory and then just sell it as Aputure. But it's fine. It's a nice light that's usable as a video light and as a stills light, and the difference between that would be a stills light would only flash. A video light would have to be manually turned on and off, and this can do either. So you can either tell it to be on all the time, or you can tell it to only be on when you take a photo. If my camera is on. So you can have it only turn on when you take a photo. So that's really nice. It attaches to your lens using this sort of clip-on sort of system. So you screw that onto the lens, screws on nice and easily, and that goes on there. And then this thing sort of hangs in the middle, hasn't bothered me. And then this thing will attach to the hot shoe. And so far it's worked with all the cameras I tried it on. So it's pretty universal. It should be anyways. And my camera giving me errors. Okay, so that by the way, those weren't errors about the flash unit. Those are errors about my memory card. And okay, so we've got a nice backlit screen, which is nice. And you've got a set button here in the middle, which as far as I can see, the only use for it is to turn on the light, the backlight on the unit, rather than the actual, not the light of the light. And then to turn it on and off, completely, you have the on-off button, which you hold down. Then we've got the light button, which should be called the mode button, because this light button switches you between light for video and flash for photography. And then the mode button should be called left-right, because that's what it does. It switches you between regular mode in the flash. This doesn't work in video, but this allows you to only use left or right side of the unit. So for example, if I turn this on, then I can have only one side light up, and that's for macro photography. For really close-ups, you can get nice, a side light. Now, by the way, in part 2, I'll show you what this is like in video, sort of looking through the camera, what this is going to give you in video. And I will have links to stills below. I'm not going to edit this video, as I don't do on a lot of my videos, just due to time. So really just check out down below. I'll have some high resolution still images shot with this. And I'll compare it to some other ring lights as well. And I'll most likely do that in part 2 of this review. So, next up we have the pilot button, which is a test button, and it's just called pilot, as it would be called on most other flashes. And the unit itself, size-wise, is pretty okay. I would have liked to see this further down. It's got 4 AA batteries in there, so it doesn't need that size, but more compact would have been nice. And it does come with filters. It comes with a clear one, which I suppose is just a bit of protection for the front if you don't want a filter. Then this sort of softening, sort of diffuser sort of thing, which I've put tape on there just because I don't want the light to go back into my lens. I tried to see if I could get sort of light to go into the lens from the side and cause reflections, but I didn't manage to do that. So but I have seen it before. I think I tried to take a photo once and I had some light shining into the lens from the side, so I put some tape on there, but generally it's not a huge issue from what I've seen. And there we go. Okay, and then it does come with some colors as well, which yeah, fine. If I was doing a macro shot, which is what this is intended for, then I could use a blue filter to give a blue backlight to the subject, which could look nice. And then it comes with a bunch of these adapters. So you could use them on, you know, most of your lenses, or the lenses you intend to use with this. And now the lenses that work with this are from approximately 28mm on full frame. So so right now I am at 28mm. We're getting there we are, 28mm. Maybe the tiniest bit of vignetting. Yeah, I'm not really sure, but generally that's around what you'll want to get to. 28mm should be okay, and on crop that's going to be something like 18mm or so. So your average kit lens should be fine with this, but not your Tokina 11-16, for example, because that's just gonna look like this. You know, you're gonna have a big ring, a big, you know, big black vignette on there. So overall, I like this unit. I think it's cool and fun, and it's not the same effect as a really big ring light. You could use this for portrait. It is a different look. It's still a ring light look, but it's a hard light look. I'll post examples below. Maybe I'll post some comparisons with this. But it's nice, it's fun, I like it, and it's well built. You know, it's pretty solid. So no major complaints about this, other than the fact, like I said, could be more compact, and they could have blackened this inside bit out. But overall, it's fun and kind of cool. You know, kind of useful and kind of cool for £20 or £25 or whatever it was. So yeah, I like it. I hope you guys found this helpful. And before I go, let me show you this at full power. So here on flash mode, full power, show you this flashing. Basically, because this is simply turning these LEDs on and off, you don't have any issues with running out of juice, or out of, you know, having to wait for recharge or anything like that, which is probably my favorite feature about this. Even though it does mean that we're getting less power than, you know, a dedicated flash unit like this, obviously. So yeah, this is nice and I like it. So hopefully you found this review helpful. Obviously, ask me questions below if you have any. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching, guys, and bye.